Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a spur of the moment recording. That's why my hair is in a ponytail. I have the glasses on. I did not plan on filming today at all, but I am here. Let me just zoom in a little bit. I'm here with a very exciting video, to say the least. Okay, so the other day I was on Instagram and Melissa Autry, who is an amazing YouTuber, she posted a picture of a new palette at the drugstore by L'Oreal. So I ran out to my Walmart today in hopes of finding this lovely palette, and I did. So I wanted to jump on. I wanted to give you swatches. I wanted to give you details about this, and I also wanted to compare the one by Maybelline, the Nudes palette by Maybelline, to the L'Oreal one, just because it's fun. So let's just jump right in. First and foremost, this palette I paid $15 and some change for. There are 10 pans in here, as you can see. And right off the bat, the pans in the L'Oreal one compared to the ones in the Maybelline one, they're obviously double the size, okay? In the L'Oreal, like I said, there's 10 different shades, and in the Maybelline one, there are 12, okay? First glance, obviously, this one has a black in here. The one by L'Oreal does not have a black, okay? As far as matte shades, there are 3 in the L'Oreal. There is this one here, and then you've got this one here and this one. So these two and this one are a matte, and everything else is pretty much satin, okay? I swatched these suckers at a stoplight because I was impatient. Stoplight swatching. There's no oversprays in here. Everything seems to be a full-on shadow versus the Maybelline one, which if you have this, you know what I'm talking about. This one here, right here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see the color of it, but this is kind of like an overspray. It's not very pigmented at all, okay? So just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into the swatches. And like I said, there's 10 shades in here, so I'm going to see what I can do. And of course, okay, let's see how many I can swatch at once. 2, 3. Okay, I will let you know that these are a little bit powdery. Okay, they are a little bit powdery. Let me get all the swatches here for you. Bear with me, girls. Okay, so okay, they are a little powdery. Woo, but they are drugstore, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, so here are, I hate my arm. Okay, how can we do this? I'm gonna have to stand up. I hate when I have to do this. Okay, so here are your swatches right here, okay? Very pigmented. This cream one on the end here, you can see the corresponding swatch. It's a little bit on the, it's not as opaque as the rest of them. But look at the other shades, girls. They are pretty pigmented. So I'm really impressed. Despite them being a little bit powdery, the swatches are not they're not bad. Do you see that? Is that better? I'm so awkward at swatching. This brown here is really, really pigmented. That dark brown. Very impressive. Okay, so overall quality, like I said, they are a little bit powdery, but I mean, it's a drugstore palette. And for L'Oreal to come out with a palette at the drugstore, I think that's big. You knew it was kind of going to happen just because when Maybelline came out with their palettes, other companies are going to have to follow their lead and jump on the palette bandwagon. And I'm very impressed. Honestly, if I had to choose between the nudes from Maybelline and the ones from L'Oreal, definitely this one. I will say that I don't really like the packaging just because it's bulky. However, in comparison, you're getting a lot more product in the L'Oreal one. and the quality is better. So, I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. Who are you? Oh, God. Okay. So, sorry about that. So, like I said, girls, if I had to choose, it would definitely be this one. The only thing that is kind of like a bummer about the L'Oreal one is that it lacks a black. But in all honesty, a black shadow, I mean, you've got your dark brown here. You've got some dark browns to work with. It's not like you need it. And if you did, and if you wanted to incorporate a black, just grab a black single. I'm sure you have plenty in your collection. I know I do. So it's not really that much of a big deal to me. I love these shades. They are warmer in my opinion. Versus the one in the nudes from Maybelline, I kind of feel like they're a little bit more on the cool side. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my cup of tea over this any day. I honestly have only used this once or twice, and I'm not a big fan because the pigmentation is not great. They don't really blend very well on the eyes. Like I said, that one up on the top here, it's not pigmented at all, okay? I'll swatch a couple of the other ones for you if you've never seen them. It's just they're very, very light. I mean, on the fingers, they don't look that bad, but I mean, they're not as pigmented as the ones in the L'Oreal palette anyway. And they don't really work very well on the eyes. Don't get me wrong, you can get some good looks out of this, but you do have to build up the color to get something, you know, worthwhile, in my opinion. The black in this palette, it's not very, very black. I mean, it's swatching on my finger okay, but like I said, when you work with these on the eyes, girls, you do need a base, obviously. And you kind of need to build up these shadows to get any kind of real pigmentation. I mean, see, they swatch okay, like on the arm, but when you're blending them on the eyes, they don't work, they don't perform as well as I would like them to. But let's keep in mind, obviously, these are drugstore quality, they're drugstore palettes. You're not going to get like the same quality as if you were working with like Makeup Forever, or if you were working with like Too Faced shadows or Lorac, etc. You get my drift. But going back to this L'Oreal palette, I am very excited about this. I am very, 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 very excited to use this in an upcoming tutorial. I'm going to be using this to do some looks in the near future. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'm going to be definitely testing it out in the morning for work. So I will check in with you girls. Keep your eyes peeled for looks incorporating this palette. And yeah, so I hope you girls enjoyed this video. If you're near a Walmart, or even if you're not and you've got some time, get your butt in the car and go there. Because I can tell you right now, it's going to go quick. This is a really good palette in my opinion at first glance. If that changes when I do use it in videos, you're obviously going to be able to see that, and I will keep you girls informed and let you know. But like I said, it's a drugstore palette. Drugstores are really stepping up their games with their makeup selection. So I'm really excited to see what's to come. So, okay, girls, hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up if you did. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.